toxic items at Target I would never let in my home as a naturopathic doctor.
Well, this got millions of views and I think it's pretty obvious why.
Here is the most toxic aisle of all, the plug-in air fresheners, easiest way to get toxins in your body. Next are these plastic drinking bottles for kids, highly toxic, even though it says BPA free. There's other forms of bisphenol in here and phthalates, which are concerning. Stick to something like this, which is glass inside and coated with plastic for protection. These black kitchen utensils are a major source of microplastics, highly toxic. Stick to wood. Clorox, please don't be cleaning your house and surfaces with this, especially if there's kids. Highly toxic, cancer causing.
He spends over 2 minutes calling lots of different household items toxic, and even though he says this is not to scare you, I mean just look at the comments, it's clearly doing the opposite. Time for school. Now, let's put our critical thinking hats on for a second. This naturopathic doctor is saying that all of these products are highly toxic. One example he gives is Clorox cleaning wipes, which he says are highly toxic and cancer causing. That's a very strong health claim, so how can we tell whether this claim is reliable or not? 1. When discussing whether something is toxic, you have to consider the dose of exposure. Because anything can be toxic at a certain dose. That goes for vitamins, iron, potassium, caffeine, even water. That means there are exposure levels where a substance is not toxic. So calling a product toxic without discussing how much someone is exposed to is a red flag. 2. He doesn't mention any specific chemical or compound in question. He just gives a vague blanket statement about causing cancer, which is a massive red flag. 3. He provides no evidence for his claim that this product causes cancer in humans. Remember that the burden of proof is on the one making the claim. It is not up to you or me to verify whether a statement is true. So if they do not provide evidence for their claim, you can safely ignore what they're saying. And 4. He's in a supermarket making a health video. In my experience, this is pretty much always a red flag. We can critically dissect basically every single claim he made in this video using a similar framework. Now, do not strawman me. I am not saying that licking surfaces that have been aggressively wiped with Clorox 3 times a day for 50 years is completely harmless. I'm sure that might lead to some harmful effects down the road, but as a responsible health educator, I'm not going to claim that using this product is highly toxic or cancer causing unless there is human evidence on the specific compounds in question and the specific dosage required to cause harm. And remember, that which can be asserted without evidence can be dismissed without evidence. Class dismissed.